So we have another question from our LinkedIn post the other day about the YouTube channel where we're answering questions about LinkedIn ads. This one comes from actually someone on our team, Mr. Garcia here. How should I determine my ad spend level and what indicators would look at along the way to let me know I'm going down the right path? So how do you set a budget and how do you know if you have the right budget? So when I think of advertising, I'm pretty much thinking of data. The more you spend, the more data you can collect. The faster you collect data, the more informed decisions and the faster pivots you can make. And a lot of this is also, building retargeting audiences, and it takes ad spend. So at $500 a month, $1,000 a month, you're collecting data rather slowly. You're getting into retargeting further down the road, which means you're getting into actual results and meaningful data a little slower. So how do you set ad spend? I would say you need to look at your overarching strategy of marketing, not just LinkedIn, but what's your overall marketing budget. And you should dedicate a decent chunk to LinkedIn. I would say for most businesses, Google search is going to have a large portion, but Google search is not scalable. There's only so many people out there currently searching for exactly what you do. So you should tap into that. You should use Google search, but then LinkedIn is probably the best cold channel to get on the radar of people who have never heard of you, who aren't searching for you, expose them to your brand and sweep them into a retargeting strategy. So I would say, depending on your overall budget, that's the big variable. Let's say your overall budget is 20 grand. I would say $8,000 of Google ads. I would say about the same for LinkedIn. And then I would reserve some budget for retargeting on Facebook and programmatic and display. And the 8,000 that you have on LinkedIn, I would say 6,000 to cold and 2,000 to retargeting. And the other thing to keep in mind with LinkedIn is it also depends on your overall marketing spend and your other channels that you are actually using and how much traffic your website is, because you can use LinkedIn ads not just to drive traffic to your website and then retarget that traffic that LinkedIn specifically drove there. But if you have a healthy Google search account or really strong high intent organic traffic, or if you have traffic to your website, you can use LinkedIn to retarget. So how much budget your LinkedIn retargeting layer should have depends on how much quality traffic is going to your website that you want to retarget. And the nice thing about LinkedIn is that you can put filters on top of the retargeting. So you can say they visited my website within 90 or 180 days, but they also work for, they're a company in these industries or this company's size, and it's a decision maker of this seniority level. So I would say those are the big variations: is how much traffic do you currently have going to your website? Do you have other, quality traffic sources, and what's your overall budget? And I would say LinkedIn deserves a decent chunk of your budget. If you're tapped out on Google search, capturing the high intent that's already looking for you, and you're looking to drive a new cold source, or if you're looking to harness and retarget the quality traffic your website has, then you need a decent little chunk for LinkedIn.